Welcome to Daily News Updates by the Shipping Tribune. Here we bring to you the latest maritime daily news in a concise short-form video format, a first-of-its-kind initiative in the shipping industry. Please subscribe for regular updates. Before we proceed with the news, we are pleased to announce the upcoming 12th edition of the Asia Tribune Cargo Summit, DryCon 2026. The summit will once again bring together key stakeholders of the dry bulk trade for a full day of knowledge sharing and networking. We look forward to seeing you there. Make sure to register today. Mines, missiles and risky waters. How Indian Navy is secretly guiding ships through Strait of Hormuz. As tensions disrupt shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, the Indian Navy has stepped in with a layered strategy that goes beyond escort operations. From back-channel coordination to real-time navigation support, India is actively helping its merchant fleet cross one of the world's most volatile maritime choke points. The Navy is not only escorting vessels after they exit the strait, but is also assisting them in choosing safe routes before and during the transit. India has deployed multiple warships in and around the Gulf of Oman and the Arabian Sea to support these operations. These ships have already escorted Indian-flagged LPG tankers such as Pine Gas and Jagvasant, with visuals of these missions widely circulating online. The Navy maintains constant communication with vessels throughout the process. The Navy is also extending humanitarian assistance where required. For ships stuck in the region and facing shortages of food and water, Indian warships are providing essential supplies. India delays coal flexibility plan as solar power curbs rise. India has pushed back by a year its plan for coal-fired power plants to lower output when solar generation is high, as regulators work out how to compensate for the higher costs of retrofitting entailed, documents reviewed by Reuters show. Analysts say lack of flexible generation of coal power as India expands renewable capacity threatens to waste green investments, swell compensation costs and boost emissions from greater coal use that would otherwise have been avoided. The move comes at a time when the world's second largest user of coal is curbing solar output for lack of dedicated transmission lines, while coal-fired capacity wrestles with operational constraints. India buys Iranian LPG cargo after years as US eases sanctions. India has purchased its first cargo of Iranian liquefied petroleum gas in years after the United States temporarily removed sanctions on Tehran's oil and refined fuels, Reuters reported, citing three industry sources. India had shunned energy purchases from Iran in 2019 under pressure from Western sanctions. The tanker was initially bound for China, according to LSEG data. Sanctioned tanker Aurora carrying Iranian LPG is expected to shortly reach the west coast port of Mangalore, the sources said, with LSEG data corroborating the development. India buys 60 million barrels of Russian oil for April delivery. Indian refiners have bought about 60 million barrels of Russian oil for delivery next month, according to people familiar with the matter, easing supply concerns as the Middle East war chokes flows. The cargoes were booked at premiums of $5 to $15 a barrel to Brent, said the people, who asked not to be named due to the sensitivity of the trade. The volume is similar to the amount of purchases for this month, but more than double than that for February, according to data intelligence firm Kepler. The buying spree followed a US waiver that allowed India to take Russian oil that was already loaded onto vessels before March 5th to offset shortages caused by the effective closure of the Strait of Hormuz. The measure was subsequently expanded to include other countries and updated to allow purchases of crude already at sea before March 12th. Thank you for watching the video. Please hit the like button if you like the video, leave a comment down below and subscribe to the Shipping Tribune YouTube channel if you haven't already.